Drifting from disaster, the kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island, Keelhaul Key, was our intended destination all along, no?
I'm gonna eat the rich man.
And yet, we have lost 3 crew members,
tasty.
including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, huh? While we may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. We ate the yellow toad for subsistence. Soon we will eat the blue toad next.
They're probably
ship's
tasty.
Blossom washed
They're mushroom people.
and we now have salty bread and other salty things. Everything's salty. It's the sea, including that toad we ate. We were so thirsty afterwards. But what then, I ask? What happens after we're done eating the blue toad? We have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Ah, poor sweet SS Flavortown. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain.
Is that true?
We still have no sign of Bobbery and the others, and my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope they are alive somewhere. 3 days on the island now, and the huts are all finished, as well as the blue toad. He was scrumptious. We have carved a life out here,
he was pretty good,
though
right?
we all dream of a return to Rogueport. Okay, there we go.
Keelhaul Key, where are the huts?
Where are the huts? Oi, Captain Stash! Ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. Okay, we'll have a look here. As Mario just, thinks about his life on the seas and the life of adventure.
Real, he's staring out. I mean, the world's in peril. Everyone's going to die.
Uh-huh, and that's just from this last week.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey, it's this guy here.
Wait, which one was this one?
A cow! I'm Whacka. We got some good weather today, right?
Whacka?
Right? Makes me feel like nothing bad could happen on a day like today. Whacka-do!
Like Whacka?
Whacka! Direct hit!
Is that bread?
It's a healing item that
of
restores
something.
25 HP and 25 FP. The Whacka Bump.
Ooh,
The best
okay.
healing item in the game.
I
Not that we, have much
see.
HP to do that. So we can mine those from him. We can get up to 6, which I will
damn.
not do now. I will do later.
Oh, damn. Do you just have to keep coming back to this spot, or does he show up in different
He
spots?
keeps coming back to this spot, and that's the only time we'll ever see him. And definitely not as the secret final boss of the Pit of 100 Trials. He's a new boss. It's great.
Was he not in the? He was not a boss.
He was
in the
not a
original?
boss in the original, so he's that's who when I get to the bottom of the Pit of 100 Trials, that's who I get to fight. It'll be great. I'll save that for stream. Captain, please help us. I thought I was eaten, but I guess not. Flavio and Pat are in a huge fight.
Good.
And what? Why was I about to do a pirate voice for him now? And what about you,
pirate.
Squinty? You turned to jelly when you saw all those goats. What are you talking about? You were the one quaking in its boots, fancy pants.
Boot quaking.
Wait a moment. Did you just call the great Flavio Fancy Pants? First of all, I respect the name because look at my trousers. They are quite fancy. That's right. Fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants. Why, you little cyclops? Flavio demands satisfaction. You, me, hammers at dawn.
Oh, Hammer
Oh,
Bros.
that's probably fine by me. I can't wait to put a few dents in those fancy threads.
Hammers at dawn. That's really the way
Things
to
are
do
not
goals.
going well. They're here!
Who?
Captain Stash, the ghosts are back! Oh, there they are. Mario, front and center, this is an order. Take care of those ghosts!
The goats?
Ghosts, not...
You can't hurt ghosts. We already know this. You had a ghost as a party member.
I did hurt... Well, I hurt the guy who was kind of a ghost, kind of. I'm so glad I have the Yoshi as my party member, because everybody else would be stupid to have.
Oh my god.
Because they can't actually deal damage to it. There we go. Cool. Excellent.
So you can hit a ghost with another Ghost.
Yeah, that's like Danny Phantom rules or something, right?
Probably.
That feels like a very Danny Phantom rule. I don't know why. I've had the Danny Phantom theme song stuck in my head for a while. I don't know why.
What is it?
I mean, don't make me sing it, for Christ's sake, Rob.
It could be anything.
No, well, because you ever watched Danny Phantom or no?
No, I'm like vaguely aware. I was like on the air at the same time as like Ben 10.
Yeah, that actually was like the same time, yeah. I just realized the guy from Ben 10, the grandpa, is the colonel from Metal Gear Solid.
No.
Yeah, that's Roy Campbell.
Oh my God.
I never realized that, but it's like now I
God.
hear it. I hear the captain just directly. It's
Colonel Roy.
Yeah. It's like, Snake, you need to go do the thing. I can't do a good Roy Campbell, but anyway.
That's amazing.
Yes, you're a bloomin' beast,
amazing.
Captain Stash. Too early to celebrate, no? There are surely more of them elsewhere, Someone must investigate the rest of this island. Yes, that is what must be. Not it! As leader of this expedition, I should stay here. Of course, this brokers no argument. Mario, go do it. Go do the stuff. Go do the quest. That is my boy. I knew we could go forth. We'd go forth with boldness. We count upon you. All right, so now the actual game can occur. They did set up a nice shop, which is fine, I guess.
Convenient.
I'm gonna buy a few of these just because it's nice.
You're
to have
broke.
These.
You can't buy things.
I have money. I have 2,000. I have 200 money.
What are these things? Close cold. Oh, it's an attack.
Yeah, it's an attack that does 3 damage, but we're in a place where there are fire enemies, so dealing ice damage is double effective. So, Pokemon rules, Rob. God. Yeah,
That's
no.
not Pokemon rules.
Well, I guess, okay, but there's no water attack, Rob. What do you want me to do?
That's literally the opposite of Pokemon rules.
Yeah, but it's Mario and they keep life simple. Yeah. So you can see how much more damage I do now with attacks? Like, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's no these battles that are gonna really bother me all that much.
But is there going to be a room with like 50 ghost enemies at once that you have to fight each one individually?
Or is there gonna be a room full of puzzles, or
Well, there's got to at least.
God,
be
I fucking fixed the adding of those episodes this weekend. God, I had to cut so much footage because the gameplay footage was so bad.
Oh God.
Yeah, well, because I basically had to replay it all again to try to recapture the magic, basically. But there's no recapturing the magic in that same way.
Oh. Fuck.
It is what it is. Yeah, I don't need the courage shell. Yeah, but I was able to salvage enough of it so the viewers could see what a pain in the ass it was to do that, because that was basically an hour straight of suffering. that was literally an hour of torture.
That was a special kind of suffering. You had a lot of fun. I saw it.
Good.
I saw it. It looked like loads of fun.
I mean, loads of fun in the standpoint of I just spam Genobeam over and over again and yeah.
Yeah,
that was just 5 hours of spamming the Genobeam literally over and over again. Which, I mean, it's not significantly different than the setup I have now, if we're being honest.
Also falling down platforms.
A lot of falling down platforms. A lot of just really bad platforming by my part. I'll acknowledge that. But we have that in this. We have that in this game too, though. Huh?
This is kind of rough as a platformer.
Well, it's not meant to be a platformer.
Tell that to the Ghost Zone or whatever that was.
The Ghost Zone.
Where there were like 50 ghosts running around and you had to fight them all one at a time. When they all fought you, all the ghosts attacked in that one giant room.
That's right, yeah. That was so dumb. There are a lot of dumb padded out moments, can I just say? Yeah, I think even Square knew in 1996 releasing a 10-hour game was a hard sell. I don't know, but Squares has their own problems these days now. So, I mean, so does every game producer, though, except Nintendo.
Yeah, funny how that works.
So, do you know of the thing Nintendo did this week? Fuck.
Your mother?
Yeah, no, they did my mother. That's
I don't know what they did.
What a great
I'll
joke
be here
there,
all
Rob.
day.
Yeah, no, cool. I'll use Art Attack so you can see what it is. It's basically sketching. So this is me. I can draw a circle around enemies. The more in the circle they are, the more damage it deals. So like if I only catch part of it, I only do 2 damage.
Oh my God, it's like that Mario Party game where you're supposed to follow the fucking line drawing.
It is, yeah, right? But in the case of that, it's not really... Or no, there's actually a Mario Party game in Mario Party 3 that's very similar, where you just have to encircle the toad. It's like that. But yeah, I just wanted you to do this to see it. It's too expensive for me to do it with any more regularity than what I'm doing now.
Does it deal enough damage to be worth it on occasions?
Yes.
Is it like a...
Well, basically, it can do up to like 15 damage, like to each enemy. Like it's a very good attack. Like it lasts a shit ton of time, but it is too expensive to use with any level of regularity. Can I also just say I don't like the battle theme as much in this world either?
Yeah, this one's not.
This one's not invoking passion in me. But in fairness, I did hear all the battle themes before now, so I'm glad that you said so too.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, it sounds nice, but not as nice as the others.
No, so Nintendo released
this one seems very like phoned in.
Well, it sounds very generic for like, oh
yeah.
fuck, it put me to sleep for 3 turns.
Yeah, it's not like the earlier stuff we were listening to, which was just
where it felt like, yeah. The good news is the next battle theme is the best one for Chapter 6, so which is good. Okay, so basically all he did was just spawn a bunch of bros, which is fine. It's
wait, tell me about this Pokemon Emerald, not Emerald. Emerald?
We'll get to that in a second. I was not done telling my story about what Nintendo's been up to. Rob.
Oh yeah, what has Nintendo been up to apart from knocking out
So they
Vim's Lair?
released a 15-second trailer on all their social media this week.
Is it for a new Vim's Lair?
Is it for a new Vim's Lair?
Yeah,
no.
They had to knock out the old one so they could make one.
So they could own Vim's Lair? No, that's not what it is. No, so they released a trailer for a game with the only thing they had of it was a hashtag Who is Emio? And so apparently, and they're releasing, who is the coon? Yeah, basically that. But no, all it is it's a guy wearing a paper bag mask, and there's kanji text on there that says, "Who is the smiling man?"
I see.
And so basically, Nintendo is making a first-party M-rated horror game.
Okay, all right.
That's all we know about it. I'm sorry. What we know about it also is. It has been rated for M for mature for domestic violence, blood, cruelty. So like Nintendo's making a very mature game, and I'm like, what the fuck?
We'll see how that pans out for them.
I mean, it could pan out well for them, maybe. I don't know. It just, yeah. Well, because like, I don't know. It's interesting that Nintendo's doing something like that because. The last time they released it was an M-rated horror game was on the GameCube. With
Resident Evil?
No, did you ever play Eternal Darkness?
No, is that the one where like it would like freak out on you and like
where like you think like your TV had turned off or something, but no, it was still
look
playing.
Like a bug was like walking around on your screen.
Yeah, like it would fuck with your head in a lot of different ways because it was like psychological horror. And
I always wanted to play that one.
We should play it on the channel. It's interesting. It's obviously it's more like a psychological horror than like a pure horror.
It seems like
it's
made to be played on a CRT TV.
Yeah, I don't know how well it would play with an emulator. I'm not sure on that one.
Just because like the way a lot of it just kind of relied on the I don't know, standard definition.
I'll look into that and see. I don't know that with 100% certainty, but I mean, you're probably not wrong. I'm sure that's probably
it'd still be cool. We already like know most of the tricks, so it like wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's fair too. I'll use my egg. I bought a lot of cooking.
You got a lot of eggs.
I bought a lot of cooking ingredients because I can only get like certain cooking ingredients in each area. So
you can craft in this game.
So there's a. You remember that cookbook, that cooking person who we broke her contact lens for?
Yes.
So if we give her 2 ingredients, she'll combine them into one for like, stuff like that. So, these cursed goats, blast it all. Oh no, oh yeah, it is him.
Oh my God, they're friends.
All our friends. Bye, blubbery's blotches. Is that Mario over there? You're alive, old boy. Right, you came just in the nick of time. Get these 2 out of here this instant. Huh? But what about you, Admiral? You gotta get out of here too. Just leave it to me, eh? I'll get these ghouls busy while you get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, he dual wields.
Please, that's an order. Let me do what I must do. Now away with you. Ah! Do you want to do him? Do you remember what he sounds like?
Is this one of the X-Nuts?
This is exactly who you voiced, and yes, you're correct.
Who I voiced?
Yeah. It's Lord Crump, if you couldn't tell that. But you also haven't played in a month, so you don't remember him.
Lord Crump. Is he like one of the Monarch's henchmen voices?
No. He's the very first enemy we fought at the beginning of the game. If you want to do a Monarch henchman voice, go for it.
Well, Bob. Oh, that's not.
That is not it. No. It sounds more like this, you know. You gotta really trigger your inner nerd, or perhaps you're going more of a Jerry Seinfeld like this.
Well, Bobbery here thinks it's the right thing to do. Oh, no, I guess gotta sing, right?
You don't have to.
Well, no.
You don't have to sing. No, you did him. You did him like a shade under your Bowser voice.
Under the Bowser voice.
Or over your higher pitch than your Bowser voice. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Bobbery here thinks it's the right thing to do. What are we waiting for?
There you go. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, Bobbery, please forgive our cowardice and the fact the game railroaded us. We up and left you and everything was happening so quickly. Forgive us.
God, hey, excuse me, but I'd better be going also.
Off he goes.
I'm back, bitch. And hey, you, out there looking at the screen, yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh, shit.
It may be pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no telling Mario. Or else.
That's right. I forget we start calling him Mario.
I forget who I was. I think it was just as. I was thinking it was just supposed to be as the Koopa calling him Mario.
Yeah, I think so, actually. I can't remember.
Looking at the screen. Has that guy lost it or what?
Neat. Oh, yeah. Cool. So there we go. I guess we should go save Bobbery then, right?
Looking at the screen.
Uh-huh. I mean, I don't know. I like.
He said all of that in front of Mario. Not suspicious at all.
I like the fourth wall breaking, though. It's kind of funny.
That's fun.
Yeah,
they're working it in good.
I mean, in a world where like it's so fucking obvious who you're dealing with, like of course, like it's you know, yeah. I don't know.
Everybody needs a little bit of the old Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why it's it's a classic. So basically, if I want coconuts, I have to farm them here. It's incredibly dumb. I'll get rid of a maple syrup because I'll use the maple syrup instead, huh?
What do the coconuts do? Bro,
they're a healing. They're a item for making and doing cooking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because one of the things you need to do to get 100% is you need to do all the cooking items. So I just knocked out literally everything I could, which is part of the reason why you saw that playtime go up to about 6 hours.
So do you get the secret ending?
You know, there's a gold. Basically, Mario turns gold. That's the secret, which is
just like in Mario Kart,
a completely worthless fucking reward. I don't need the snowman. Oh, actually, it is a badge. Let me grab it. Yeah, okay, there it is. I can get it. Actually, no, I can't. Fuck me, right? Yeah, I can't get it. Fuck me, right?
No snowmans for you.
Well, it's fine. I'll get it later. It's whatever. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm just not thinking of it. Oh, I know what it is. Well, too bad now. So, this is how a Legend of the Sea meets his end, eh? Yep, that's how it is.
Yep.
Goodbye.
I mean, he dual wields axes. He's going to be fine.
Well, he doesn't actually have axes. Okay, that's not actually how I get it. Then I don't know. Also, I just didn't get over far enough. No, I can't get to it. Okay, then I don't know. Fuck me.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I'll figure it out later.
Do you just get like a higher jump later?
No, it's just a badge. I need all the badges to get the thing. That is nice. So it has a list of all the badges and all the recipes you've done.
Oh, nice.
So because basically in order to complete the game, you need all the catalog, all the badge lists, all the recipes, and all the star pieces. So
did they have that in the original?
No, it was. That's always just been optional. And here it is still optional. Like, let's be fair.
Yeah,
it's it's just a nice little thing for people like me who really love this game and love doing everything. That's the thing. I am compelled to 100% games. I guess that's probably just because of Crash Bandicoot, probably. I don't know. I guess I just always felt the need to, if a game's not finished until I've done everything, you know?
Ruined him forever
fuck.
as a child. Oh, God.
So the stage is foggy, so stuff is more likely to miss. Which it works for me and works for, them as well, too.
Yeah.
So it's whatever.
Oh, what the fuck is gas around here? What's your gas prices?
I gassed up for $3.60 at Costco.
Son of a bitch! I gassed up at Costco yesterday for $3.99.
Oh fuck you! Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying it. I mean, I gassed up I gassed up on Monday, so for all I know, it's gone up a bit.
Well, you gassed up at your Costco. It's just a real bitch in our area. Regular gas prices are back up to like $4.20 for some reason.
Yeah, I haven't seen gas prices that high. I've only seen them up to about $4 here. So very clearly, it's better to buy gas up here right now, which is interesting because usually
it's weird. It's like backwards and forwards.
Yeah, usually up there is usually down by you the gas is cheaper. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
God,
it's weird. It's all over the place.
Annoying.
Gas stations will just like vary wildly.
Well, because Rob, let's be very clear. Like the oil industry, just they just are all about getting the money.
Yeah,
like,
I mean they can just fucking set it to whatever.
Like
it's
just like
It's just all over the place.
They've determined that they are fine making whatever money they are making at the price that it is currently at, and how dare you question it?
Swallowed it.
How dare you question the corporate overlords, Rob?
Yeah, right.
I saw that.
The oil barons.
Well, I saw that Jewel and Albertsons, or Jewel and I guess Albertsons and Kroger's wanted to merge. Yeah.
Yeah. Did that end up going through?
I don't know yet, but they want to turn all the stuff around here into. They're selling off all the stuff around here, all the Marianos and Jewels and stuff. It sounds like to make the merger go through.
Shit.
In
like
any
closing
case,
them down or like
no,
franchising
they'll sell them to Piggly Wiggly is what it sounds like, which is whatever. It's fine. Fuck all.
Oh yeah, because they didn't want to be.
Yeah,
because they were going to get
because they can't
charges,
because
right?
well, yes. I mean, we could argue is it's still a monopoly, but I mean, Mario, old boy.
Maybe that's how you get the Monado.
I guess those blokes called me a bit better than I thought. Mario, please hear my last request. I must thank you for taking me out to the sea one last time.
To shoot him.
But there's one thing I need to do before I go to my rest.
Drink
Choco-Cola. I was saving that one last bottle, my last memory of Scarlet, to celebrate reaching here. I saw it amongst the flotsam drifting towards the island, so it must be somewhere. If I might just have one sip before my final voyage. Give me that Choco-Cola, old boy. So now we gotta go back to town and go get him that Choco-Cola.
Yeah, get that man his whiskey drink.
I mean, the good news is we set up enough fast travel
like
points, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it's like a Jack and Cola, but obviously, censorship and all. What were we talking about before? Oh, I mean, if we're talking about my mom, we haven't talked about the hedges.
Has the saga evolved since last time we talked?
Well, not for the last time we talked, but I didn't talk about it on stream. So my mom's been very sad lately. She's back to normal now, which is good because she was talking about moving in with me, which is apparently she doesn't trust anybody around her. She hates being in Florida. All things I could have predicted, before and did predict that those all being problems for her living in Florida. But, whatever. The good news is she's walked away from wanting to live with me, which is good.
Good. Always good to talk her off the ledge.
Yeah, well, because, here's the thing. Do I love my mom? Yes. Do I want to live with my mom? Absolutely fucking not. I've been living on my own for about 15 years now. I kind of just fucking like it.
God, your neighbor with the shirt is just walking around with one hand on his hip.
He does that all the time. I don't just casual about it. It's just like, oh, look at me. I'm so.
Oh God, he's just swinging his gut around. It's got its own gravitational force.
I'm so glad I can't fucking see it. My God.
Anyway, sorry about.
Yeah, viewers, if you want that visual in your head, let me explain it more to you. Picture a 60-year-old white man with a very large lifetime of drinking beer. That's pretty much what you're dealing with there.
Yeah, something. It's got to be jammed because jelly don't shake like that.
Thank you for putting that at everybody's head, Rob, you piece of shit.
Hey, man, he did it to me, okay?
No, I mean, yeah, so my mom still doesn't trust her neighbors, but all of her friends have started wearing shirts at the HOA meetings and stuff that say defund the HOA, which is a good slogan, but stupid and dumb.
Wait, so she's got people on her side for this?
Well, she has my mom's friend group mostly. Yeah, Well, so like, here's the thing. My mom doesn't trust a lot of the people around her because some of those people are on the HOA board.
I see.
So those people are all dead to her. But also, like, everybody else is like, like the rest of her friend group, yeah, like they're on my mom's side because they're all 80 and,
Defund the HOA?
Yeah, because
that's an interesting slogan.
Well, because the HOA is not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, I hate HOAs too, sure. But,
yeah,
they also do the fucking work.
Well, but you also got to remember, too, the bigger issue is that the HOA, like, first of all, it's really shitty to have a problem with your HOA, like, in terms of,
it's
a problem to fight with your HOA, but also, like, what is the HOA really going to do? Are they really going to go take them to court every time they don't trim their hedges?
Yeah, right. Like what's
sake,
the...
Like, what's really supposed to happen? What is the end game here?
Yeah, right. Like, what's their move here? I think you can technically, like, fine, but you got to, like, push real hard.
Well, like...
I mean, that's why they don't do shit for the most part.
Well, yeah, but it's just like, again, it's the need to push them into compliance, like, is going to be such a pain in the ass. Even if you take them to court, which she's planning to do, and even if you win, like, the HOA is going to be paralyzed by compliance, and they're far more likely to just amend the rules and say, fuck you, we're not dealing with this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what is the end game here?
That's actually kind of funny. Has she not considered that they'll just amend the rules to not have to deal with...
No, she hasn't considered that. Even though I've told her that.
Well,
I mean, she also thought she was swatted, which
you haven't talked about that one yet. That's
no,
that's juicy stuff.
Yeah, well, I've talked before in depth when we were playing Devil's Third about how the cops have been called.
Well, we did decide that we need to swat her, right?
Well, we need to swat her so she knows.
Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so she has the experience.